Hi everyone, how you doing? I hope you guys are doing beautifully well. I hope you're doing amazingly well. Okay, so I've been really trying to avoid talking about this topic, but I've gotten series of messages and I have seen a couple of things on social media and around me, and I feel I just have to talk about this, okay? This is my own point of view, okay? And it's about the mother in laws, it's about the father in laws. Yeah, sometimes I just wonder why it's so difficult for the in laws, father, mother in laws, to allow, why they find it so difficult to allow their children get married to whoever they want to get married to, be with whoever they want to be with, okay? The least this our parents could do is just to support, okay? When you don't really want a particular person to be your child-in-law, be it your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law, and your child have gone ahead to choose that person as his or her spouse, the best thing to do, okay, I'm not yet a mother-in-law, okay, but I feel the best thing to do is just to support that child and try to be more accommodating, welcome that child, okay, because it's supposed to be like your child that is not biologically yours, right? Okay, so you accept that child, and even if you weren't really in support of the choice, okay, you could just pray for them, okay, that God blesses them and blesses their union, right? Whatever attributes you think the spouse does not have, okay, you could just pray over it, pray about it, okay, and hope in God that everything is gonna go well, okay. And then we have some brother-in-laws that are so something else, all right. You know, your brother or your sister is married to someone or is planning to get married to someone, and then you start finding faults, okay? And you start digging where you're supposed not to dig. I mean, everyone has a past. I mean, you, the digger, you also have your own past. Everyone that is pointing accusing fingers of on others equally has his or her thing going on. I mean, if God is to judge like that, then there's not going to be anyone on this planet Earth. Okay, so what you should be really concerned about is the fact that your brother or your sister has decided to be with this person, and this person is willing to change, okay, is willing to leave his or her past behind and forge ahead. This person is willing to become a better version of him or herself, okay. So the least you could do is just to be supportive, okay, and not to start kicking against their union or kicking against your sibling's spouse, okay, because you feel they are not good enough, whereas you yourself, you're not good enough. I mean, okay, so and then some sister-in-laws too, they could be really something else, especially the ones that are not married. Okay, you see the unmarried ones, and then they will go all hell out fighting their sister-in-law or fighting their brother-in-law, okay, because their parents does not really like the person, or they have their own personal issue with that person, or their brother or other family members does not like that person, and then you see them fighting that person, and you don't even know the family you're going to. You don't even know who you're going to be married to. You don't even know the place you're going to be, okay. And then you're going all the way out fighting a fellow person, a fellow human like you, Okay, I mean, no matter what, ah, as long as the person did not commit murder, okay, I mean, no matter what, okay, you should try to be considerate, okay, whether you're single or not. Okay, now you see the other relatives, they would equally do the same thing. Okay, and sometimes some of them wouldn't want to say the truth, okay, because they feel if the in-laws, the mother and father-in-laws does not like this person or does not accept this person or is against this person, if they act in a manner that does not tally with the treatment or the belief that the other in-laws have, they will feel they are betraying their family member. So that's way they would end up acting in that particular way. Okay, so you don't expect them to act, and I just see it as hypocrisy. Okay, it's not like you know this person before time, it's not like you've had a personal experience with this person. Okay, but you just don't like this person for no just reason. Okay, and you also have your children. You don't even know where your children are going to go to. You don't even know what the future holds for your kids. Okay, and you're hating on someone else's child with so much passion and all of that. You don't even know who is going to be married into your family. You don't know. Your female children, you don't know where they're going to. Your male children, you don't know who they are going to bring in as wives. And then you're treating someone else's child with so much hatred. Okay? And it is so it is something else. And then you see other family members, you see friends of the family doing the same thing, and they have their problems. Okay, all these people are just looking for faults where they're supposed not to be. And they have their own problems. Their lives are not even perfect. Okay, and they are pointing out things they're not supposed to point out at. Okay, what you should be really worried about is this person willing to make changes? Is this person putting in effort to be a better version of he or herself? Okay, those are the things you should really look out for. And for the spouses, for the daughter-in-laws or the son-in-laws that are good at instigating quarrel, I sorry for you. I pity you because uh, when you are eventually a mother-in-law or a son-in-law, whatever treatment that you dish out to those your in-laws is going to come back to you. Karma is real. Karma is a bitch. So if you decide to poison your husband's mind against his mother or against his father, when it gets to your turn, you're going to get the same treatment. And if you decide to poison your wife's mind against against her mother or against her father, when it also gets to your turn, the same thing is going to happen. And I feel sorry for those people that will say, oh, I don't want my mother-in-law to be alive. Oh, I don't want my father-in-law to be alive. Do you know the good news? The good news is this. When it gets to your turn, my dear, you're not going to be there. Yes, because um life is sowing and reaping. So whatsoever you wish others, that is going to come back to you in 100 of folds. So when you do not want your spouse's mother or father to be alive because you feel they are pain in the ass, darling, you are also not going to be alive when it gets to your turn. So that is just the bitter truth. Okay, guys. So and the unfortunate thing is this kind of relationship, you see a whole lot of manipulations, you see entitlement, you see arrogance, rudeness, bitterness, disrespect, and all of that. Okay, so I'm just going to share a few tips that um, I've shared with people and it has really worked for them. Okay, so I'm going to just share it with you. Okay, if you feel you're a couple, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, and your parents-in-laws are something else, then you should consider what I'm about to share with you. Okay, first thing is you have to really look out for a reasonable human being in that family. Okay, don't and try to get close to them. Okay, look for somebody that has a say in that family. Okay, it could be an uncle, it could be an auntie, it could be a sibling that you feel is reasonable enough. Okay, and try to get close to that person. All right, try to be more friendly with that person and do not fake it. All right, okay. And if you notice that your wife is a daddy's girl, and then the dad does not really like you, then you should love the father more than your wife. Okay, that is a way to win his heart. And then if you notice that your husband is a mommy's boy, then you should love your husband's mother. Okay, yes, you should love your husband's mother. Okay, that is a way to win her heart. Okay, if you really want her to be on your side. All right, and you should know that um you're just coming into the family. It could be you as the spouse or you as the parent-in-law. Okay, you guys are just you're coming from different backgrounds, and it is normal for you guys to have friction. All right, it is absolutely normal. Okay, but where the problem comes is when we know that there is friction and we are refusing to allow peace to reign. We're refusing to make amends. Yeah, we're refusing to make amends. And then another thing is, no matter what happens, do not keep grudges at all. Okay, because people are meant to step on your toes. People are meant to get you upset from time to time, saying things that are really hurtful. All right, so no matter what happens, do not keep grudges. Okay, it is fine for you to feel angry. It is fine for you to be sad. It is fine for you to feel bad over some certain actions or over some words that was said to you. It is absolutely normal. But it's for you to try not to hold on to those words that has been said to you. Okay, for you to try not to hold on to grudges. Okay, that is very important. And no matter what, okay, this goes to the husband and the wife. Okay, to the son and daughter-in-laws. No matter what happens, do not ever try to be rude to your parents-in-laws. Do not try to be rude to your mother-in-law. Do not try to be rude to your father-in-law. No matter how tempted you are, no matter how pushed you are, no matter how angry you are. I mean, no matter how you feel you're being treated unjustly. Okay, never ever try to be rude to them. Okay, if you cannot stand it, the best thing is just for you to walk away. Okay, I would say you should treat them like your parents, but sometimes sometimes people could actually talk to their parents rudely. Okay, yes, they are my parents. Okay, but you should be careful not to talk to your spouse's parents that way. Okay, because they are not your parents, even though you're supposed to be like a child to them. Okay, so you should know when to draw the line. I hope this is helpful, guys. Okay, I'm going to come out with a part 2 of this help. Bye. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, so please subscribe to my channel. I love you and remain blessed. Bye. Mwah.